What's up everyone? It's Friday, which means it's time for another lick lesson. As always, my name's Dave Major, and today we're going to be dealing with an Eric Harland groove as opposed to a lick. This comes off a San Francisco Jazz Collective record where they reimagined Stevie Wonder tunes. This particular song's Superstition, so there's a PDF below as always. Print it out, let's talk you through it, and let's get straight to it. Being jazz, Eric doesn't stick to a solid groove. It's more of a kind of a loose groove structure. I've just chosen to take the first two bars because it sounds a bit more like something we could use if we weren't playing this specific tune in this specific band. The concepts of this groove are really cool. The foundation is the kick and snare drum, which is not what you'd expect from jazz, because jazz is all ride cymbal and hi-hat. I actually went to see Eric in Edinburgh when he was up last year, and he didn't play Spang Spang Alang once. I think he played it as a sort of a sarcastic nod once in this whole jazz gig. What I really like about his playing is that he's playing jazz, but in his own way, which has got a bit of groove and a bit of funk, and that really draws my ear towards it. As you can see on the PDF, this groove is 2 bars long, so let's forget about the second bar for now and just deal with the first one. If we take the first 2 beats, we've got a crash on the 1, which doesn't always have to happen, with a bass drum, and then a rim click on 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. The anda is on the bell of the ride cymbal. Now this isn't a big Bon Jovi-esque ride cymbal, so it's more with the tips on this sort of jazzier ride to keep it a bit lighter. So that would be 1, 2, anda. Next we're going to play 3 on the bass drum, so we have this. And then we're going to do the anda of 4, but instead of playing on the right cymbal, we're going to play it with the left hand up on the first tom. Very moody jazz. The right hand now plays on the and the of 3, which means it locks in with that second bass drum note there. 1, 2. Try to avoid any flams if you can, so we don't want, because that really kills your groove. Just try and be as close as possible. And then the E of 4, and then the and of 4 as well, which means it coincides with the first tom note on the right cymbal as well. So the whole first bar, follow along on your PDF, looks like this. Very percussive, very like a sort of a 4-man percussion section. The second bar is, we've now got the 1 and on the bass drum with a splashed hi-hat. So that is 1 and, 1 and. We've then got 2E, A3 on the right cymbal with the first note of each of those groups with a rim click. And then we've got and a 4E and on the bell of the right cymbal. So that whole bar is. And then we've got a little bit of tom play on the A of 3, which is the second of that sort of longer group of right cymbal notes. And then the E and of 4. And what makes it really cool is all the notes so far on the tom have been really soft, but we get a slight crescendo, a slight sort of increase in volume on this tom, but not on the right cymbal if you can help it. So that whole second bar sounds like this. Getting that little crescendo without increasing your right hand, really tricky. As with the bass drum in the first bar, try and keep these hands as close together as possible. So the whole 2 bars, nice and slow, sounds like this. So let's try that 20 beats a minute slower than the track at 77. then finally, up to speed, 97. So I hope you agree that that's a pretty badass groove. It's really interesting the way he's using the ride cymbal and breaking up the right hand as we'd normally maybe just play straight eighths or something, and how he accents the bass pattern. And there's an MP3 below of the first 2 bars looped with some music and a click, so you can play along. Please hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.